Speakers at the 2025 International Education Conference of the Institute of Educational Leadership Practitioners of Nigeria (IELPN) held at the Tai Solari University of Education, Ijagun, Ogun State, have harped on the imperativeness of collaborative leadership, inclusivity, and teamwork. The conference themed Collaborative Leadership in the Digital Age, Building Global Partnership for Excellence in Education Through Technology, attracted top education leaders, researchers, and policymakers from Nigeria and abroad. The Registrar and Chief Executive of IELPN, Dr. Taiwo Olufumilayo Olusa, praised TASUD for its hospitality and pioneering role in teacher education and policy development.
That today's education, we need technology to really bring about the change we want. When we're talking about standard in education, it's not just a standard per se, it's the standard in how we harness that technology. Because in the world of today, if a teacher is not well equipped in technology, even the child that she is teaching in that classroom has gone wider than that teacher. And it will be a thing of disgrace when the child in your class is teaching you how technology works. So it is bound on them to be technologically savvy. So that is why we want teachers, lecturers, because we have some lecturers, even when they are delivering their lectures in those higher institutions, they still need that touch of technology. Some of them are archaic. Yeah, they have not come up with what we are expecting from them as technology is concerned. So we need them to embrace technology. And this can be done when they have attended some conferences like this, when they collaborate with other.
Dr. Olusa stated that the choice of TASUD as host was deliberate as its values align closely with IELPN's mission of fostering innovation and leadership in education. Delivering the keynote address, the Dean Faculty of Education, University of Lagos, Professor Simeon Adebayo Oladipo, stressed the urgency in adopting such collaborative leadership mindset rooted in shared vision, inclusivity, and teamwork.
Thank you very much. I have said this several times that technology has come to stay. This is a digital age. We have no option. So as leaders, there is the need for us to key into what goes on now so that we will be relevant. Not only relevant in your field, you will be globally relevant across sectors. And that's the reason why leaders need to collaborate. There is the need for collaboration. Collaboration within the system, collaboration outside the system. There is the need for cross-disciplinary collaboration. And there is the need for us to expose our students into the new age where they will operate. So as leaders, as teachers, as policymakers, as researchers, as decision makers, anywhere we may be, whatever role we may be, today there is the need for us to key into collaborative leadership. And there is the need for us to have required skills to operate as collaborative leaders.
He noted that such leadership is not merely strategic, but essential for building resilient and future-oriented educational systems. At the conference, the Vice Chancellor of TASUD, Professor Oluwole Banjo, was conferred with the Fellowship of the IELPN in recognition of his over 3 decades of outstanding contributions to educational leadership and transformative service at the institution. In his acceptance speech, Professor Banjo expressed gratitude to IELPN for the honor and reaffirmed his commitment to advancing education. He said that the fellowship would further inspire him towards making a greater impact. The conference themed Collaborative Leadership in the Digital Age, Building Global Partnership for Excellence in Education Through Technology, attracted top education leaders, researchers, and policymakers from Nigeria and abroad. The Ogun State Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayomi Adelaja Origbabu, whose goodwill message was delivered by the Director in the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Comrade Olarotimi Okeleye, disclosed that the Ogun State government is deeply committed to the education sector in the last 6 years of the administration of Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun. He further lauded the institute for its transformative role in the sector. The day 2 of the conference witnessed a powerful contribution from Dr. Kayode Adewale and Dr. Amanda Johnson, whose presentations added both depth and urgency to discussions around digital education and global collaboration. Dr. Kayode Adewale, who was recently appointed the first Education Ambassador of Ogun State and a staff member of TASUD, made a presentation titled Work-Life Integration for Digital Education Leaders, Setting Boundaries in a 247 World. He spoke on the growing issue of digital overload among educators. He recommended practical solutions such as the use of digital calendars, prioritizing tasks, filtering notifications through smartwatches, and embracing delegation, emphasizing that without defined boundaries, educators risk burnout and inefficiency. Dr. Amanda Johnson, the director, the Gerard H. Reed Center for International and Intercultural Education, College of Education, Health and Human Services, Kent State University, Ohio, USA, who described herself as a digital immigrant, acknowledged the necessity of technology but warned that it must not replace human connection. Dr. Johnson highlighted the value of cross-border collaboration, sharing examples of early morning training sections and real-time WhatsApp discussions with colleagues like Dr. Adewale. She referred to such interactions as the heartbeat of global collaboration, grounded in authenticity, mutual respect, and sustained engagement. She urged participants to nurture relationships formed during the conference and to continue sharing best practices across borders. Other fellowship awardees include Mr. Olalekan Adeleke Ogumbanwo, a former permanent secretary in the Lagos State Governor's Office and a veteran broadcaster. Participants at the conference emphasized the critical importance of integrating global best practices, leveraging technology, and embracing collaborative leadership in reshaping education for the demands of the 21st century. The event ended with a strong call for action for educational stakeholders to build sustainable partnerships, adopt inclusive strategies, and take decisive steps in leading the ongoing digital transformation in education. Baba Sunday, Eagles FM News.